Hey, what's up guys? Today I've got a fun video planned for us. So somebody posted something really interesting in my Merch by Amazon Facebook group. They said, this is my dream job. And I looked at the link they shared and I was like, oh wait, Merch by Amazon's hiring. So let's look into what the requirements are for this job. And I thought, you know what, this may make for a good video because it actually provides some insights into how things work on the back end of Merch by Amazon. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when we look at the job. So why don't we get right into it? Real quick, just wanted to remind you to enter my weekly print-on-demand giveaway. It's completely free and 2 winners are selected every Sunday. This week is sponsored by Merch Titan's Upload Automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools, All Sunsets Premium Graphics, and Bubble Scout, the only Redbubble niche research and validation tool. You'll find a link in the description or go to ryanhogue.com/giveaway. Also in the description, while you're there, take advantage of my 7-day Amazon merch mini course and my Merch by Amazon Facebook group, which is where I found this job posting. All right, let's look at it. All right, so here we are on Indeed, a popular website for helping employers find employees and vice versa. And you'll see here, this job listing is titled Fraud and Abuse Program Manager, Merch by Amazon, and posted by Amazon.com Services LLC, which surprisingly or unsurprisingly has a 3.5 out of 5 star average review. Of course, that doesn't reflect Merch by Amazon. That's just the overall reviews on Merch or on Amazon.com. All right, so let's check it out. So it says it's a full-time position. The job description says it requires 3 years or more of professional experience conducting risk investigations or analysis and enabling successful results. So risk analysis, got it. Demonstrated problem solving and analytical skills using data in decision making and prioritization. So they want people that use data in their decision making. All right, that makes sense too. It's pretty generic. High level of integrity and discretion to handle confidential information. Okay, so there'll be some confidential stuff as well. Excellent written and verbal communication skills. Got it. So those are all pretty generic, honestly. Now this is where it gets good. You have superpowers. Use them for good. We catch bad guys and stop online fraud. It's fun. It's hard. It matters. We need you. And I guess this is in reference to people selling on the Merch by Amazon platform and attempting to submit designs. Like, you guys know, what have we seen recently? Father's Day, there were so many infringing designs. It was crazy. The Super Daddy-O with the Mario font. There was the Dadalorian, infringing on Disney. There was a lot. And yeah, they're trying to hire somebody that will assist them in fighting back. As they say, stopping online fraud and catching bad guys. At Merch by Amazon, we print t-shirts and other products on demand on behalf of thousands of entrepreneurial designers, hey, that's us, who can upload designs to our site. Since launching in 2015, we've scaled our business across North America, Europe, and Japan, and we're just getting started. Hold up. We're just getting started, guys. Anybody watching this, if you don't have like goosebumps right now, because we already know what we can do with Merch by Amazon, and they're going to continue to scale, all right? I mean, they said it right there. We empower content creators of all sizes, from amateur designers to large brands, to scale their businesses globally without the constraints of managing inventory or a supply chain. Of course, that's a huge perk of Merch by Amazon, and one of many. The Merch by Amazon team is looking for an experienced program manager to manage fraud and abuse. This person will be a strategic team member responsible for identifying new types of bad actor risk, defining policies and procedures to detect and eliminate high-risk accounts. High-risk accounts, guys, I mean, those are the people uploading the Dadalorian, right? It seems like every week, I always find a couple that stand out to me, and I try to post them when I'm doing top 5 niches of the week. If you're not subscribed, by the way, consider hitting that button, because every Sunday we do top 5 print-on-demand niches of the week, try to help people in the Merch by Amazon program increase their sales. Of course, there's always somebody that gets a little, I like to say, you get a little too cute and toe the line a little too closely, end up infringing on someone else's intellectual property. And then this guy, whoever gets hired, this guy or girl, is going to come hunt you down, right, and close your account. So they are looking to detect and eliminate high-risk accounts and design systems to automate these steps. And that's what I really wanted to kind of highlight there. So they're designing systems to automate these steps. There's often, not just related to Merch by Amazon, but I think related to a lot of online businesses, where we as the consumer or customer, or in this case even a creator, think that like we're entitled to pick up the phone and call somebody and that they'll respond with a human that can actually help us. And I'm not advocating against that. I think that should be the case, especially if we're a customer. But in this case of Merch by Amazon, as we know, it is really, I mean, in general, the industry, every industry is moving away from that, right? They're moving towards more automated response systems. Anybody that's been selling through Seller Central, you've probably recognized when you go to the help section, they don't even like give you options before. They just ask you a general question and you have to type in an open-ended response, and it mines that for keywords and then tries to suggest what you're looking for. So that's going to become more and more common. There's websites that have chatbots, which is just kind of dressing up what I just described in a different way. Anyways, all right, let's continue. An enthusiasm for simplifying processes and using data in decision-making and prioritization are key. And I'm just touching on that again. I think that's part of what has allowed Amazon to become such a behemoth. Because when I read that, it may sound like word soup coming out of my mouth, but like that's how my brain kind of works. Granted, I mean, I'm a programmer, or was, I don't know. Do I still say I am? I know how to program. I don't do too much of it anymore since I quit my job. But yeah, like data-driven decisions and simplifying processes, like that's why you learn how to program. Instead of writing walls of code, you write functions. And then instead of writing the same code over and over again, you call the function. Boom, done. Save yourself a lot of time. Candidates must demonstrate strong judgment skills and have experience managing complex projects. This individual excels at working collaboratively with cross-functional teams and executive leaders, understands the importance of effective communication, and can consistently deliver results. So they've got cross-functional teams. I wonder if that's within the Merch by Amazon team or collaborating with other teams from other sections of Amazon. I don't know if we can get that answer. If anybody applies for this job, by the way, and gets hired, definitely let me know, because that'd be awesome to get some insights. Anything you're allowed to share, that is. Yeah, that would be great, actually. And you know what? This is just real funny. While it's on my mind, like back in the day when I was really just scaling up my merch account and actively every day doing so much research and spending so much more time on designs, etc., trying to make everything I uploaded a home run because my upload slots were a lot less. And I would see people that were able to get designs through that were protected, like that nobody, from whatever period of time forward could upload those designs anymore. Or it's not really designs, it's more or less the keywords they were targeting. And I just remember being so jealous and thinking to myself, like, somebody must like work at Merch by Amazon and be like green lighting their own submissions. And that doesn't necessarily mean it was the case. I also heard that like back years and years ago, it said Merch by Amazon started in 2015. So maybe let's say 2015, 2016, there was no upload limits and also a much less harsh or none at all content policy, content filter, right? So I think that a lot of submissions maybe got through then that you couldn't get through afterwards, that were then primed to soak up so many sales with no competition. I just remember being so jealous and thinking to myself, like, man, I wish I could just like have that job and green light some, because like you don't necessarily have to be infringing. You could just like be saying a keyword that the algorithm mistakes as a rejection when in fact, like in the context you're using it, it's fine. And so there were people that would be like already live, their listings would be live, but no one else could submit. So anyways, all right, let's finish this. Key responsibilities include: manages the direction, coordination, and implementation of risk reduction automation plans. Risk reduction automation plans. That's saying, what is Amazon Merch's risk as the seller and printer of these shirts? Their risk is that they get sued by whatever big company for allowing us to sell them, right? So they're mitigating their own risk is how I understand that. Actively seeks to understand Amazon core business values and initiatives and translates those into everyday operational practices. Combines a deep cross-functional business understanding with automation techniques. So again, lots of automation. We know Jeff Bezos, no stranger to automation. That's why they like to, not hire more employees than they need and have a strong push towards robotics. I don't remember if I ever did a video on Amazon robotics. I know I really wanted to. I have to check my YouTube channel. I do too much content. But if I haven't done that video, I definitely want to, just to show you guys how I got to tour a fulfillment center. Long story short, part of the tour was they showed us how a lot of the fulfillment centers that aren't open to the public operate, which is a lot of robotics. And it's really cool stuff. Effectively applies best practices to all strategic decisions, maintains a thorough understanding of technical systems in a complex automated content processing environment. Complex automated content processing environment. So that pretty much, if anybody was curious, like they are using a lot of automation to filter through our submissions. I don't think it would be possible otherwise. Probably doesn't come as a surprise to anybody. Implements change or develops new processes as necessary to provide the ability to better serve content creators, reduce content risk, and improve the customer experience. Continually measures and evaluates all work processes, demonstrates clear written and oral communication, and great under pressure in all communications. So this is all getting kind of generic now. Builds positive, productive relationships with cross-functional and global stakeholders and partners, drives cross-functional initiatives to ensure compliance with business policies, experience in fraud or risk control management with an e-commerce or user-generated content service. So fraud or risk management, that seems pretty relevant to this job. And proficiency in SQL and Microsoft Excel. And again, that may not seem related to the, I mean, to me, I don't know. To me, that seems like it should just be kind of general. Like pretty much every job posting by a tech company these days should probably write like that you need proficiency in SQL and Excel, just because SQL pretty much mimics English. It's basically like interacting with databases. And then Microsoft Excel is basically, in my mind, like a visual representation of a database, right? Just in a more user-friendly program application. All right, and that's pretty much it for the job application, job opening, not application. If you apply, then you have an application. This is cool. I don't know. I just wanted to share in case anybody found it interesting. Let me know if you did find this interesting in the comments below, and let me know your thoughts. Like, would you be interested in applying? And if you did apply and were accepted, would you wink wink, like maybe let some of your own, if you had manual submission or manual review, would you let some of your own submissions through on some high value keywords that the rest of us normal people would struggle to get indexed on? Let me know in the comments below, guys. But hey, thank you for watching this video. Do me a quick favor again, like, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you soon.